Hello everybody, my name is George Williams and I'm the Next Search Catalog Coordinator at Northeast Kansas Library System, and today I'm going to talk really briefly about the two biggest changes that are coming to searching in the staff client in Koha version 2405. This is the version, let me go over to the screen here. You will notice on the left-hand side in the news section, our upgrade is scheduled for 10/05/24, October 5th, 2024. It'll happen after all the libraries are closed on Saturday. By Sunday morning, everything should be done, and we'll move on from there. You will have to upgrade, clear your browser cache before you can start working on Sunday or Monday, as the case may be. But that's pretty typical, and I'll have the instructions for that, as always, posted up here where it says Basic Cataloging Guide. There'll be a link to how to clear your browser cache. But the first thing I'm going to show you here, the two things I'm going to show you today in this video, are related to searching in the staff client. There aren't any significant changes to the OPAC. We're not going to talk about any changes to the OPAC. But I will talk about these changes to searching. So some of you know about the item search feature. It's not a feature that I personally use a lot, but it's an easy way to do searches for batches of items. To find it, you go up to the header bar, you find search, you go to the drop-down arrow, and you click on item search. And this is the current version of Koha. So what I'm going to show you is that these boxes where you make choices, like let's choose Atchison here, and then let's choose item type. Let's go down to the video item types. So these search boxes where you can select things and they display like this with the slider on the right. In HTML terms, these are called multi-select boxes, and I'm really not a big fan. Because it's not intuitive, but what you have to do if you want to select more than one thing is we can click on video, and then if we also want to select video local request only, you have to hit the control key when you do those clicks. And if you accidentally click something without hitting the control key, it erases all your previous clicks. So if we wanted to do a search for all the video item type, all the items with the video item type at Atchison, we would have to click video and then hold control and click video, video new, video no requests allowed, video television, and then we could do the search. That's not an incredibly intuitive way of doing that kind of search. So in the new version, we find the item search in the exact same spot. It's just that now these multi-selects have been replaced with a type of select box that's called Select To. So I can still select Atchison, and then if I go down to item type and we want to go down to video, the first thing I could do is if I type a V in there, it's going to filter and only show me things that have VID in the option. And if I click video, video local requests only, it's adding these to the select box. So it's much easier to choose the things because you don't have to hold that control key down. You don't have that scrolly little box to figure out what you've clicked on and what you haven't clicked on. But this has got select tos for all of the different selectable things. So after you select the things you want, you click on search, and we'll get more or less the same results as we did when we searched in the current version of Koha. I say more or less because the production server is about 6 months behind is about 6 months ahead of the test server. The test server was updated before we talked about upgrading to Koha 2405. So that's the changes coming to item search. There are other changes with searching, and I'm going to go over those on a different screen. So once again, we've got the production system and the test system side by side. So I'm going to do a search here by barcode. Whoops, I don't want to search patrons. I want to search the catalog. So this is going to pull up Kansas Historical Quarterly. And it's going to take a second or two because there's a lot of items attached to Kansas Historical Quarterly. Specifically, there are, in the production system, there are 229 items. And so the way to see what all those items are is you scroll down, and you scroll down, and you scroll down, and you scroll down, and you scroll down. There's 229 things on here, so you've got to scroll for all that distance. So in the new version, we can do the exact same search. We're going to search the catalog. We're going to search by barcode number. The issue with having all of those items display at once is that it slows down the search. It slows down the page loading. And in our test server, it's not going to. The new version isn't going to improve that much because our test server is on a slow server that has 25 other test servers on it for Water Solutions customers. So it's never really lickety-split anyway. But what you're going to see that's different is in the new version, it's only going to show the first 20 out of 218 entries. This type of table is called a data table. It's a piece of JavaScript that builds this type of table. And a lot of JavaScript data table elements have been added into Koha already. We've already got the filter box up here and column settings, and we can export the table and we can configure it. Those things are all there. But in addition now, this data table pagination has been added in Koha version 24.05. So instead of seeing all in the test server, there are only 218 entries. And instead of seeing all of those at once, we're only going to see the first 20. The search box over here, and if we do a search for 30, it's going to show us all of the things out of all 218 entries. 207 of those entries have a 3 and a 0 in that order in them. And so the search filtering will still filter those things. I think what I meant to do was V30 to just find volume 30. But I should have written down what I was trying to search for. In any event, when you use the filter, it's not going to filter just in those first 20 results. It's going to filter based on all 218 results, but it's only going to show you the first 20 results. You can also, we can clear out the filter box. There's this drop down over here. And so we can say, show me the first 10, show me the first 20, show them in groups of 50, show them in groups of 100, or show all of them. So if you want to get back to that really long table, you can, but it's by default only going to show you the first 20. And so that might affect how you see things when you're searching for something that has more than 20 items attached to it. So those are the two important changes coming to searching and search results in Koha 24.05, which we will be upgrading to on October 5th, 2024. Thanks for your attention, and I'll see you later.